from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Andrew Cashner, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Andrew Cashner, big guy, big arm. You know, he's been the guy that everybody's wanted to get their hands on. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 220 pounds. Hard thrower, 95 to 97. Good sink, good slider, decent changeup. He's yet to put it all together, but if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough to hit.
Ready now, Brian Goodwin. He will lead this one off today. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and he'll throw against his body to first. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Mike Trout goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Cashner, or just Cash for short. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he fouls this one off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
First baseman number 5.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Bogarts has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Patrick Sandoval, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Into the box now, Chris Owings. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The throw into second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and one gone now. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Owings leads off second with one gone in the inning. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Trout coming on. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, right fielder.
So coming to the plate, J.D. Martinez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park with no score. At the plate, Cole Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
At the plate, David Fletcher. No score here as we play inning number 2. Grounded to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
At the plate, Matt Thacker. And the 2-1. Popped him up. Vasquez is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Goodwin. 1 away.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And we have to focus on one of the best players in all of our sport. Mike Trout, center fielder. Just as fun to watch him play defense as it is to watch him hit. This guy gets after it with his hair on fire. It's like watching a middle linebacker play center field.
Now at the plate, Sam Travis. Two and 1 to the Red Sox first baseman. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting seventh, catcher.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fletcher is there. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back to Fenway Park as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball on the show. Now batting, Max Stassi, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
This is line to left, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hands stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Now in the box, Luis Renfroe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that two-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
The 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Mike Trout. Good battle. Count remains full. Third inning, no score to this point. Count still full, 3-2. High pop-up. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. Angels strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Michael Chavis. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-2 now.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bradley with wheels headed for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Rafael Devers will be next. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Trout, and it's off the Green Monster. And the Red Sox are off to a 1-0 lead. The relay throw, and they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He pulls this one into right. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. Bouncer up the middle. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Popped him up. Stassi moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. leading off the inning, Shohei Ohtani, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Ranging back is Bradley. To the track, to the wall. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. And the Angels are on the board. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo is a deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. Hit on the ground to third. Devers fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball down below the knees. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Ready with the payoff pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Thacker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And as you see there, just 1 mile an hour separating these 2 arms so far. 96 on one hand, 95 on the other. Striding in, Max Stassi. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
To short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Angels do get one back via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Angels 1. Now the Red Sox DH, Sam Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sam Travis is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. In now, Christian Vasquez. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Michael.
So striding in, Michael Chavis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 0-2 home. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Ready for another shot now, Chris Owings. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Three and 1.
Call didn't go his way on 2 and 1, but it's important here on 3 and 1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the 3-2 pitch. Full count still. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Fenway after this. Leading off the inning, Luis Renfroe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of the secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
I guarantee you at release point he wants to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We return to Fenway Park after this. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-1 home. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He'll try again, 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Riding in once again, Xander Bogaerts. Oh, and 2 home now to Bogaerts. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
The right fielder, number 28.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Popped him up. Pujols is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Shohei Ohtani will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd home run of the game, as the Angels have come back to tie things at 2.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols. The next 1-2 pitch. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. The pitch is away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Standing in now, David Fletcher. Count still full, 3-2. Calhoun, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So 1-1. High in the air and deep down the line in left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The 1-2 is outside for a ball.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Too high, ball 3. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is a case of a pitcher letting his frustrations get the best of him. He feels like he gets robbed on the previous pitch, and he just rears back and really let it go on the next pitch, but it got away from him in a big way.
Got it. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. But the Angels are able to tie things up thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now a bunt attempt here. And there's one down now. Stepping up to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. is put in play to the right side of the infield. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Ready for another chance. Michael Chavis, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Benintendi at third with two away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Mike Trout. Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
The next 1-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
3-2 pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through, a base hit. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
2-2 the count to Cole Calhoun. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, David Fletcher. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. Angels lead it 3-2. Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And this is taken in for out number one.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Chris Owings. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now here's a swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Fletcher takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
A little low. It's 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 3-2. Leading off the inning, Matt Thacker, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Count remains 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. 1 out.
The catcher, number 33, Max.
Standing in, Max Stassi. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. On the move is Martinez. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Renfroe. Now the 1-1 pitch is a ball down and away. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Angels are gone in order. They're up 3-2. Cam Bedrosian is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swing and a liner. Foul. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The 1-1 home, fouled off. Two runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Bogarts stands at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Striding forward now is the DH, Sam Travis, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped him up. Pujols will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Now to the plate, Christian Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
And that misses for ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Now that's popped up. Thacker over to his left. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just a 1-run scores here in the frame. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. We've played 8 full, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Mitch Moreland is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. In the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
How about it? Designated hitter.
Shohei Ohtani will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Dylan Peters comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Chris Owings now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-2. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. There's a look at the final line for the Angels starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready once again, Rafael Devers. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Renfroe takes it in, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Fletcher has got it, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Albert now.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sam Travis. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Just got a piece up the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a big moment in the ball game here. Christian Vasquez, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Pujols is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Red Sox leave 1. Still tied 3-3.
Play ball. 3.
Now pitching for the 3.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Dylan Peters pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.